Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. It's time for my April empties. I have quite a few products actually today, ranging from a lot of different categories. So I'm going to dive straight into this video. If you are new here and you've never watched any of my empties videos before, I typically do these every single month because I love focusing on the end product as well as talk about new products that are in my collection. So I like to do two different things, but I think it's really important to talk about finishing up products and your final thoughts, because first impressions and final thoughts are often two separate, completely different things. So that's what I'm going to do today. If you enjoy empties videos, hit that thumbs up button so I know to keep on making them. And with that all said and done, let's get straight into the video. So as always, there is never a particular order. I just dive into the bag and talk about the first products that I pull out. So let's just talk about a boring one to start with. This is just a spray deodorant. Works well. So I always kind of get an invisible one because I wear black all the time. Did its job, and I will probably repurchase it forever. I typically either buy those ones from Lidl's, whatever's on offer. I'm not too fussy when it comes to deodorant. Next up is a skincare product, and this is a micellar water from Nivea. This is actually their Micellar Skin Breathe one, and it left zero residue, and you can use it on your face, eyes and lips. This is really nice. Again, I'm not too fussy when it comes to micellar water, but I love using a micellar water, and this lasts me a good few months, and I use this on my reusable cotton pads. It's a really great way to wash my face after I've cleansed, because I always find there's still makeup after doing that, and this one is just a really nice one to use. And I'm sure that I got this on some kind of discount. I typically always buy micellar water when they're on some kind of offer, and it also helps me identify which ones I really like. I did really like this one. I liked probably this one slightly more than the Garnier ones, but I'm not too picky, so it kind of did the job just as well. Next up are two different hair care products, and one of which is a dupe to the other. Something has definitely leaked in this bag and it's like sticky everywhere. So we have got the Oliflex No. 3 Hair Perfector and also the Revolution-Plex No. 3 Bond Restore treatment. So let's talk about Oliflex first of all. I've got a video already live where I do my full Oliflex routine featuring this guy. That's the video I finished this off, and I love this so much. When I first used it, I was actually quite disappointed because I just didn't feel that it did as good of a job as I expected it to. However, combined with the No. 0, which is like a hair primer, this worked so well and like came into its own. And it definitely depends on your hair type. You're going to get better results, worse results, depending on how fragile your hair is, how damaged your hair is, how porous your hair is. The No. 3 was quite pricey but also a little bit disappointing on its own, but then with the No. 0 it's a fantastic combination, and for me I saw incredible benefits of using that. With that, I still have a little bit of the No. 0 left, and you can use that across any like hair care brand. So you could prime your hair and then put on any kind of hair mask. I'll probably end up repurchasing another one of these because even though they are pricey and buying this and the No. 0 is quite a lot of money, I definitely love the results of it. And for me, investing in my hair, both time and money, is always a worthwhile investment because Oliplex really has helped to strengthen my hair. They have a particular patented ingredient in here that genuinely restores the hair bonds from the inside out, and I'm still using their shampoo and conditioner and loving it. And I just find that that like full routine is like amazing on my hair, makes my hair feel super soft, and it is pricey but it is still one that I would recommend. So I will link the video where I try this with the No. 0 above, because that is a video that I would recommend everyone watching, especially if you have damaged hair and you're trying to work out if Oliplex is for you. And then in the same kind of breath, I also finished off the Revolution Bond Restore treatment. So I have a video coming up where I actually try this overnight to show you the results. I got two uses from both the Oliplex and the Revolution one. They are the same size, they're almost the same product, but this one has different ingredients in it, of course, because the Oliplex one has a patented ingredient, but this one also has more water in it, and so it's more of a liquidy formula. Definitely not the same, and I probably am quite hesitant to call this a dupe because it's not the same kind of product. I find that the Night & Wilson Pureplex one is the closest dupe product I've tried to Oliflex, but this one is still a really nice treatment and one that I have enjoyed using and trying out and just familiarising myself with the route that Revolution has taken with the hair care ranges, because obviously they have like a lot of fingers and a lot of pies, and I'm really curious to find out more about their hair care, what they have in store, and try more products on my channel. So if there's any of their products that you have seen that's been released that you want me to try out, then let me know. I'm definitely eyeing up their hair masks and whatever else that they bring out in the future. I'm sure that I would like to try it, but this one was a great one to try out, and I'm still using their shampoo and conditioner like in the background. But yeah, this one was okay. Do I think I'm going to repurchase it? Honestly, probably not, because of the fact I have so many hair masks in my collection. Also lots of Oliplex dupe products that are claiming to be like very similar, and so for me this isn't like a standout product that I feel like I have to have, and hasn't wowed me enough to keep buying it in a collection that I have that probably would suit like 4 or 5 people. But it was still fun to try it, and I'm really pleased that I did try it. But keep an eye out for the video where I try it overnight, because I definitely think that the results from that video were better than when I use it for a shorter period of time. But that's all I'm going to say on that one. But it was nice, I'm pleased I tried it, but just not like a deal breaker for me. Another boring product is another Colgate toothpaste. I think I spoke about this before, but we tend to always just buy Colgate toothpaste because it works, it makes my teeth feel clean, and again, we're not that picky when it comes to toothpaste. So that's that one. Okay, I think I found the culprit of the leak in the bag, and this is the Garnier Restoring Hemp Multi-Restore Sleeping Oil. So this I use before bedtime, and again probably lasts me, I would say, 2.5 months. I've been using this for quite a while and using it almost every night before I put myself to bed, and this was lovely. Probably one of my favourite face oils I've tried for a really long time, and I speak about this in my hair care videos, but my skin typically is oily in nature, and I find that using a oil on my face actually really helps the oiliness. It might sound slightly counterintuitive, but this for me just makes my skin feel so soft, and I genuinely wake up feeling very hydrated, and this was a godsend over the colder months that we've had lately, and I absolutely love this. Will I pick this up again? Absolutely. I love this whole range, and really Garnier skincare products are definitely a standout product to me. Quite a lot of the products that I've tried from them I've really enjoyed, and this is definitely no exception. Super affordable, lasts ages, but felt so good on the skin. It's suitable for every skin type as well, so even the most oily people would benefit from incorporating an oil in their routine, and using this before night just meant I woke up with the most loveliest plump skin ever. So definitely think I'm going to repurchase this sooner rather than later, because I'm going to feel a little bit lost without it. Next up we have got 2 hair masks. You can probably see all of the oil that's spilled all in this bag. I've got 2 separate videos on these where I test out both the L'Oreal Elvive Dream Length Heat Mask and also the Derma V5 Sheet Mask. I will have these 2 videos linked down below. I'm not going to ramble too much, because if you've seen those videos you already know what I think, and yeah, I'll let you watch them at your own pleasure. But those are 2 hair masks I finished off. Of course, I do review a lot of hair products on this channel, and so the amount of hair care products I get through are probably a lot more than the average person, but I love trying new products and testing whether or not they work for my hair type, and also whether I would recommend them to you. We have 1 other skincare product, and then I actually have 3 makeup empties, which I swear never happens. So the other skincare empty is the Superdrug Naturally Radiant Brightening Hot Cloth Cleanser. So this is essentially a dupe for the Liz Earle Hot Cloth Cleanser, and ever since I tried this after loving the Liz Earle one, I have never gone back. This for me is super affordable, but I actually prefer this. This has a wonderful blend of vitamin E, almond oil, as well as cocoa butter, and for me this just makes my skin feel so lovely, and it's just the perfect makeup remover after a long day of wearing makeup. Even when I've been wearing both minimal makeup and also a bit more heavy duty makeup, this for me is a reliable product that will definitely help to take it all off, and then I remove it with a reusable flannel, and everything that comes off my face is amazing. Definitely recommend it. It's so affordable, and for me just genuinely works better than the Liz Earle equivalent. So why am I going to pay like triple the price for that one if I know that this one does a really great job? So I love this. Absolutely, I would say I'm going to repurchase it, but I already have about 2 backups. But I really enjoy this. It's so gentle, so even if you have the most sensitive skin, you will enjoy this product so much. They have a huge like naturally radiant range, so if you like this you will probably like a lot more of their other products in that range. I know I certainly do, but this is the one I finished up, and I have another one on the go already because I just can't live without it. Next up, let's talk these makeup products, and these are so covered in oil. I don't know what has happened here. It's just like everywhere. So first of all, I have got a foundation. So I've actually finished off a foundation, which feels like it's been forever since I finished off any makeup product, to be honest, because I just haven't been wearing makeup in the same way because of the lockdown here in the UK. But this one is the L'Oreal True Match in 2.D/2.W in a golden almond. So this for me is like my non-tan shade. Would wear it today and it suits me absolutely fine. When I'm tanned, I use the 4.D/4.W range, which I think is naturally golden, and it's just such a great foundation. I definitely struggle a little bit more with this in the summer because when I'm a little bit hotter, I find that it does grease up quite quickly, but in the winter months it's like a go-to, stays matte quite a long time, and for me it's just been a really reliable product. And then when I've not been going out and stuff but still want a foundation on, this has been really lightweight and I've really enjoyed using it. And I already have a backup of this one and also a backup of the tan one, so I obviously very much like it. I have been going between this one and the Maybelline Fit Me one, and both of which I find have very similar qualities. This one for me just sometimes matches me a bit better depending on what I'm wearing, and I've just been trying to finish up as much as I can in my collection, but I have really enjoyed this one. And generally the L'Oreal True Match foundations I think are one of those products that everyone would probably enjoy to some degree. Great shade range too, and obviously I've already repurchased it, so I really do enjoy it. Next up we have two makeup products, and I swear there's hair on all of these products in here. Next up is a eyebrow product, and this is the Soap & Glory Archery, and as you can see that is all that's left. It's like the tiniest amount, and I tried to do my eyebrows with it this morning and it just wasn't working, so I was like, that is done. This is in the shade Taupe, and I really like these. This comes with a spoolie as well on the other end, so it makes doing your eyebrows super easy. I saw that this had just like a little bit left, so I wanted to use it up, and then I've gone back to using pomades because I'm trying to just use up as much as I can in my collection. But these types of fine tipped pencils are great for me in terms of filling in my really thin eyebrows to make them look natural and mimic hair strokes. So I love this one. I also like the NYX variant of the same kind of nature. Again, I'm not too picky when it comes to eyebrow products, as long as the taupe colour is genuinely quite neutral in colour and not too warm toned. And I find that the Soap & Glory Archery ones are great. I prefer this one to the one with the pen on the other side because I find that the pen just dries up so quickly, whereas this one you can like use the whole product without worrying. So yeah, very much enjoyed this one, and will I repurchase? Probably. I do really enjoy them, and it's great to always have one in my collection as and when I feel like doing my eyebrows with a pencil instead. And then last but not least, this is the last product that I have finished off, and this is the Kat Von D tattoo liner, but this was when it was a Kat Von D makeup line. I've had this I think since 2017. I bought this when I went to Florida, and genuinely it's probably been like out of date for like 3 years, but I've just kept using it. It was fine, honestly, and it's just like totally dried up now, which I think is fair because I've used it for a really long time. I actually prefer the W7 eyeliner. I just find that that is so good and really reliable, but again, I've just been going through my collection and trying to use up what I can use up before I throw too much away, and I actually just finished this one off, so I really do enjoy it. And it was a good eyeliner, but I do think it was quite pricey, and I don't think it matched how expensive it was, whereas that W7 one I much prefer, and that lasts me forever, so I definitely prefer that one. This one is actually quite like a flexible pen, so it's great for getting a cat eye if you do like that. I know that this is a very popular one, but for me, I just thought that the hype was a bit too real with that, but probably wouldn't repurchase. But I did enjoy it whilst I had it in my collection, and if I hadn't have tried it and used it, I probably would have wanted to have kept trying it, so it's better to get it and then make up my own opinion. So yeah, that one is finished, won't repurchase, but I still enjoyed it whilst I had it. And that is all my empty products for the month of April. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, smash that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe down below. I'll be doing another video in May of all of my May empties, so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and then that way you won't miss that video. Ring the bell as well so it notifies you when I next upload. I upload twice a week on a Wednesday and a Saturday, so if you enjoy empties videos as well as hair care videos, then my channel is definitely for you. Otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.